Hello and welcome to another PlanetDestiny video. This is Patrick Casey, otherwise known as Holtzman, and today I'll be showing you a guide on how to solo the weekly Nightfall Strike. This week's Nightfall Strike is the Cerberus Vey 3 strike on Mars, and the modifiers are epic, heavily shielded, and highly aggressive enemies appear in great numbers. Light Switch, minions of the darkness deal much more melee damage. Angry, minions of the darkness won't flinch even after massive damage. Juggler, no ammo drops for your equipped weapon, and then Nightfall. The two that are really going to be a pain are obviously Juggler and Angry. Since this is Mars, they will be phalanxes, and they will not be flinching. My recommended loadout, let's see, what do I have here? I'm probably just going to roll in with Visions of Confluence, Icebreaker, and then Zombie Apocalypse. And I'll probably change out to one of my rocket launchers later on. When you spawn in, go ahead and go on over to the computer console and make Dinklebot do some stuff. Then you're going to go on ahead and go into the actual strike. Now, for this first part here, you're not actually in a darkness zone, so feel free to die a couple times. I actually killed a few things, got some ammo, and then moved on ahead. Once you move on into the next area, though, you'll actually be in the darkness zone, so be careful from here on in. As you can see in the footage, I am pretty much exclusively using Icebreaker. The Juggler thing really puts a dampener on all your ammo, and the flinching just makes killing phalanxes really difficult. So Icebreaker is pretty much what I'm going to be using here. I later switch my heavy weapon to the Swarm, which is void damage, to help kill some of the Scions. To kill the first Lieutenant guy, pretty much just kill all the ads around him and then snipe them down with Icebreaker. Once you've done that, the ship should come in, and then you're going to want to go way back to the starting area again. If you stand around, you might accidentally die to the ship shooting you. So, again, stand back here and just snipe them all. It's pretty much rinse and repeat here with the same first lieutenant. Just snipe them down with Icebreaker. If you don't have Icebreaker, just use another sniper rifle. Anyone will really do. Against Icebreaker is just really good because it's going to be regenning ammo. Once you've killed all three lieutenants, then the giant tank will come in. This is pretty tricky here. Some people like to kill him in one of the little interceptor tanks. I prefer just to hold back and again snipe him. It's much easier. You don't stand a chance of accidentally getting gibbed if you play it correctly. Just shoot all four of the little engine ports on each corner and he will eventually fall. Once he's dead, hop up on your Sparrow and go on and head over to Cerberus Vey. The mobs outside are easy to kill, just go ahead, take them out real quick. Once you kill some of the mobs outside, maybe pick up some more ammo, head on in. The mobs in here, once you actually enter the Cerberus Vey, you're going to be in a darkness zone, so do not die. Entering into the first room here, just kill things slowly and with care. There's a lot of guys with rockets in here, so just be careful that you don't get gibbed by those. Once you've cleared the room, move on into Valis Tarek's room and kill the two guys that are there. Once they're down, run to the far right-hand side of his room and hop down into that corner. This is going to be where you're pretty much doing the fight from. This is a safe spot. Valis cannot come over here. Mobs cannot jump into there. A few of them can shoot into there, and some of the rockets will make their way in there. Just play it carefully. And from here, you're just going to be able to kind of jump up, hit Valis Tarek a little bit, hit some of the mobs that might be above you or to your side, and then from here, just pretty much kill everything slowly. This method will pretty much ensure that you will be able to solo the Nightfall. Now, eventually, Valis will walk to the other side of the room. This is where it gets a little tricky. You're going to have to do enough damage to him to cause him to come back over to your side. What I did was just kill some of the ads, move out, hit him a couple times with Icebreaker, move back in, and then just repeat that a bunch of times. If you concentrate on only the ads, Valis will never move. So it's really important that every time you go out, you take a couple shots on Valis. You're really going to be feeling how big of a bullet sponge Valis is during this fight, so just be prepared for a long one. Eventually, he will make his way back over to your side of the room, and that's where you're going to be pretty much entering the final phase of the fight. Once he's made it back over to your side of the room, he's going to kind of walk over to where you are. Eventually, you'll be able to just snipe him in the head a bunch of times like you see in the footage, and he will die. With the right positioning, this entire Nightfall really is simple. Just be sure to have some patience and an icebreaker, and you'll be able to fly through it. Also, I hope you guys' loot ends up being better than mine. I got another Crest of the Alpha Lupi, pretty much what I got last week and the week before that. This has been Patrick Casey with PlanetDestiny.com.